All right, it's Jay today.
And Gwen tomorrow, who doesn't have her seatbelt on yet, working on it.
All right, so what we're off to now, today is April 13th, 2024, and it's about 3:20, and we are going to go to Stonelick Covered Bridge. It's about 7 miles from here. I thought it would be kind of cool to see something like this as soon as my GPS gets me back going where I need to go. So I figured I'd turn the camera on and bring you guys along. It's currently 73 degrees down here. That is awesome. Thank you, people. And this is a turn only lane. And
well, we are turning, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Look.
Cold and rainy.
Yeah, and everything's greening up nice.
I mean, like way green. This is like so awesome green. We have brown where we're from.
We went over this before. It's starting to get green.
Yeah, I saw robins like the whole time. I was hoping it would be like more mild winter, shorter. So far it's worked out well.
Yeah.
We're kind of south of the tornado alley, so there were some tornadoes like north of Dayton.
Oh, okay. That's another thing we were a little worried about too, with the tornadoes and stuff.
Like kind of not stay here. Like you get some weather, but it tends to not be as
bad.
as other like north sections of
Skyline Chili. I hear that chili place there is pretty good. If you're ever down here, have not eaten there yet. On a long car trip, especially if you're driving back and forth around, I don't know if that'd be a good idea. Might upset your stomach. I mean, I'm not saying they have bad chili.
Or
It's
if
just
you're driving with Jay
for
in an enclosed car.
you're something else. Ignore Gwen.
It's more meat-based, I think, than bean-based.
Oh, okay.
And then I put it over like spaghetti.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and that's like a whole thing. Like, do you have it with pasta? Do you not have it with pasta? Depending on like what part of the country you're in.
You can have a 3-way or 4-way or 5-way. Depends on if you have onions and cheese.
Oh my God! Now you're making me think that it'd be a good idea.
They're not, you don't have time
You
for
can do
that.
chili dogs
apparently.
too. Chili fries, chili
So Joan lives down here in this area. She's a transfer down here. Would you call that a transfer? What would you call that?
Yeah.
Transplant. That's what I meant. I was trying to come up with the T word. I knew I was close. And she's gonna be our chauffeur. Well,
I'm pretty sure you're
the
our
chauffeur.
chauffeur.
yeah, that's.
She's our tour guide.
showing me things that I didn't know were here. So.
It sound good in my
I've been
head.
here like 6 months.
It sound good in my head.
People in their pool.
Okay, I don't think it's that warm out.
There was people in the pool back there.
Yeah.
It's 69 degrees
Maybe
right
it's
now. Oh my
Grown
God.
adults.
Maybe it's
Oh
a
my
heated
gosh.
pool.
Above ground pool. Maybe they heated it.
I don't. Yeah, 69 degrees. Well, I guess you never know.
Here though, that's cold for people.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
We're south. We're south there. We're south.
From 200,000 to 700,000, you pick. We'll build. All right. This is gonna be awesome. So awesome.
Well, theoretically.
Hey, it's gonna be awesome. I love wooden bridges. So many. Little red stop sign. Delby Place, Fisher House. I think we're going up a mountain. Or something.
A hill, maybe.
No, I'm gonna say mountain. And I'm okay with that. I'm just okay with that. Little zigzags here, little zigzags there. A couple zigzags everywhere else. Road narrows 1.6 miles. Shocking. You're going up a mountain. Nice little mountain drive up a mountain or hill. Oh yeah, look at the road. Feels narrow already.
It feels like Kentucky.
Yeah, yes, I do agree. It does have that kind of feel, like all those roads out near Moss and Shady, Summer Shade, Stonelick Meadows. Yeah, I didn't ask. I mean, it looks, yeah, it looks really cool. I didn't even bother to ask, but you know, that would have been a good question. Where are you at when I'm having these conversations with these people? I didn't even think of that. That's a, cause like
maybe it is a nice, it's something.
Yeah,
A good place to drive your motorcycle.
Like Duluth did, like the Duluth Harley Davidson. They got the bridge, the drawbridge thing that goes, and they have motorcycles behind that, which is really cool, and that makes sense. But you know, Cincinnati, you're here, like, why this? What's? But I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see when we get. I mean, it looks pretty cool. I mean, it must be famous, I would think. But you know, I don't know. And it sounds like there's more than one in this area, I guess, from my understanding.
I had one that got kind of washed out. I don't think it was in this part of the city, but with the rain and the high water.
Just recently?
Yeah.
It was like an actual historic, recognized covered bridge.
Oh, there's duck crossing, so slow down.
It just got kind of washed out and started collapsing.
Oh man. And we're going off the mountain.
Yeah, 20 for the speed.
And that happened just recently?
Yeah, one of the more recent storms that they had.
You weren't even on your side of the yellow or the mustard. 40 miles an hour? Really?
No, it just said 20 back
That just
there.
said 40 there.
Well, they forgot to change that.
I'm just thinking that sounds horrible. You're trying to get people to, whoa. Trying to get people to drive off the cliff back there?
No, it's 25. It's like Tennessee, where they give you one speed and then they change it 2 seconds later, and then it changes again.
I'm surprised there's not a thing on there for like the grade, because that was pretty steep back there.
And that wasn't something I was used to driving to Alabama. These
Look
are
at that!
really
Look at that house.
wide curves and
Look at that log cabin there. That looks so cool. Very neat. And there's a railroad track up here. Out in the middle of nowhere. That is so. That's not an active. Oh yeah, it is. That's so weird.
Watch for a train.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Did you say you went through the mountains in Alabama?
Yeah, that's all it is. Alabama is.
I don't always realize how
Mountain it is.
Yeah, how up you're going, and then, but you're driving with these semis that are braking, slowing down,
Yeah.
taking extra turns, and then you realize like how curvy it is, and how high the incline is.
Look at that river.
Going pretty fast.
You want to show them the river? Look at the raging water over here. Like off to the right. Gwen will show you guys. We'll even roll down the window for you. Like they had a lot of rain and stuff. Look at that. That water is rushing. Look at that. Man. insane.
Beat up the corners of
Yeah, so, look at that.
the barriers.
Kind of crazy. Yeah, they weren't lying about the narrow roads.
Thanks.
And now the yellow line is no longer there. Oh, yeah, it is. It gets really narrow.
Really, this is not that bad.
No, I've seen worse. The fresh, like, do you smell that fresh cut grass, Joan?
Mm-hmm.
Does it have a hint? Does it smell like watermelon?
No.
A little bit?
No.
No, I don't notice it.
Oh, like we were by.
It's more
Oh, look at the
sour,
flowers.
Yeah, those are pretty.
That is so cool. Like, I swear to God, earlier I was smelling watermelon. Like, but it was fresh cut grass. It smelled like watermelon. So hopefully this isn't the bridge that washed out. That would not be cool.
No, I don't think it was this one. What was that?
Crazy.
They don't always stop when they're supposed to.
All right, looks like we're going up here to the right. Getting to see some of the back country roads over here.
They got a
Oh, look at
little
that. That's
mural.
cool. Little mural over here on the side of a building. As we go off up here. Oh, 11.6 height.
And you can only weigh 8 tons.
Well, good thing we don't have to worry about that. I don't think we have to worry about the 8-ton part.
You have a lot of water in the back of your car.
You're so funny. This is really beautiful over here.
That's nice. A lot of purple trees.
Oh, look at the barn. That is so cool. And the metal roof, the copper roof. I bet that was expensive. Look at that barn. That is so cool. I mean, it's seen better days, but it's still pretty cool. And the spider there too goes, you know. Didn't even see it until we got right up on it. So I wonder if they call these hollows too, like they do in Tennessee and Kentucky and the Virginias. Like some of the stuff, like the have you ever heard that term over here, Joan?
I haven't heard people say that.
Hollow?
Yeah. I
Oh.
mean, I've heard it before.
I think it's
but
more
I've
by the
not-
mountains.
Well, this is kind of mountainous.
This is like hilly.
This is mountainous. Put a comment in a comment section if you think this is mountainous. What you're seeing up there above, I think it looks mountainous. I mean, look. Mountainous. Mountainous. I mean, they're not like Smoky Mountains or Lookout Mountain or Signal Mountain, but they're mountains. And that's all that matters, really. Look at that barn. Oh, I wonder if there's water all the way up here. What do you think?
Maybe.
Look at that. That is so cool. Time. Look at that. That is neat. Historical Covered Bridge has video surveillance. Good. So people don't write graffiti all over everything.
Well, or are you not supposed to?
No, you can. Look at the bridge right here off to the right. That's kind of cool. Is that? Oh, is that like a? What is it? A walking bridge? Oh.
We're in the middle of a street.
There's nobody back there. Show them that right there. That's kind of cool.
It's blocked off on the end, it looks like.
That's neat. Like, it used to be a walking bridge, but I'm guessing it may not be
Yeah.
safe no more.
It looks like it's barred off on the end, so you can't
That's
go on.
cool. All right, and then nobody coming this way, I don't think. Look at that barn there. That's kind of cool.
So I don't know, like, are you supposed to be able to drive?
Yeah, it's a one-lane bridge. That sign was all shot up.
You know? Oh, look at that view.
corners and road are getting... Oh, look at that, guys. That's what we came for. Look at that. That is so cool. Now I got to see to make sure that...
Stop one vehicle on bridge at a time. It's your turn.
Look at this. This is so cool.
And kind of makes you wonder who's going to be the first to fall through.
This is so neat.
Well, it's not even really shaky or anything.
No.
So it's pretty good.
Centennial marker.
Was there
There
one?
was a sign at the edge there above it. Yeah, it's a historical bridge, so I guess that makes sense anyway.
So again, this is that bridge here, 11-6. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. Right here in outside of Cincinnati, Ohio. That is so cool. And again, that water's racing. They got a lot of rain. Look at that. That is so cool. Wow. Claremont County bicentennial marker. Built in 1878. That is so crazy. Oh, in 2015 it was rehabilitated. But look at that wood. That is so cool. And then you got the cars coming in here. That is so cool. It's another car coming. Oh, van. Coming across. I would be so leery, like, not knowing the people from this way over here, like, or the other way, like, coming over, like, that is so crazy. And there's another car coming. Look at that river. That is so cool. 1878. And it's like 140 feet too long. That is cool. I just can't, like, this is... You can tell that time. Like, look at the nut on that. Gosh, that is so cool. Looks like there's some holes up on the roof. They may have to patch. So cool. Let's go off to the next wooden bridge here. So this is going to be awesome.
In 40 minutes.
Well, 32 miles.
You had time lapse it.
No. I want to see this live.
Oh. Okay, because there's not really a difference between...
Oh my God. But look at the beautiful scenery. We're going to see some awesome stuff. So we just, as you guys are aware, oh, look at that river.
Well, it's all muddy because it just got all...
Oh yeah.
Stormed.
But just went through that one bridge back there, which was pretty awesome. And is this dead stuff in the road, or what is it? Oh, squirrels. Is this squirrel picnic, or what's going on?
A picnic.
What are they doing?
Okay.
What is wrong with your squirrels down here?
Just like the cats.
That was weird.
It looks like that might be nice for a kayak to go down.
This is a really beautiful road. Holy cow. This is right outside of Cincinnati, Ohio. Somewhere. Don't ask me where.
Somewhere. Stonelick.
Stonelick. That makes sense.
Private drive.
Oh, I was thinking, I was like, that'd be so
It
cool.
said Stonelick Hills Private Drive. I think you're in the middle of a bunch of private property.
Well, this is a private road, or this is a public road, so we're good. And we are not going over that bridge. We are going this way, right? Yeah, that way. That is so weird. What is that a sign of? Is that a tractor? Oh!
Yeah, so watch out for tractors.
I was like, I'm trying at first, I was like, what is that a sign of? Like, I couldn't even see. So I wonder if they had a tree fall down over here.
Looks like it was rotten in the middle.
Look at this beautifulness.
There's some little bridges for you.
Yes, not the same, but.
Driveway bridges.
Speak friend
And
enter. Oh, look at that. Cool little river next to the road. The roots coming out of the ground there. This reminds me of Tennessee and Kentucky and now Cincinnati, Ohio. Very cool. Look at those purple flowers there. What is that? That is kind of cool. And then a log cabinet, another squirrel.
That is a very skinny squirrel compared to those other three. Maybe they chased him away.
What is that? That is so cool.
Probably somebody's house.
Come on, car. Come on, you can do it. And see here, you just drive down the middle of the road because there's no yellow line. You mean obviously you'd have to pull over if you see somebody else.
I don't think it's a one-way road.
No, it's not a one-way, but you're one way until you see somebody. Then it's two ways.
Oh, magic!
I know, crazy, huh?
I hope it's not a tractor.
Yeah, that would not be good if it was a big tractor. Gosh, this is so cool. All the way to the road. Is that a vehicle right there?
And people.
Is that a riding lawnmower? What is that?
Whatever it is, you don't want to run over the people. Oh, looks like a bicycle too.
That was cool.
And a little roof. Maybe it's like dug down and it's like halfway into the ground or something.
Who knows? Who knows? Tell me this isn't cool.
Too bad you don't ever want to live in the country, or you could be where.
Not in the country in
like
Wisconsin,
this.
but down here I would. I don't know.
Oh, you didn't say that before.
I don't know.
You didn't want to be in the country in the south.
Not in Wisconsin, but down here would be
Well,
different.
you're really close to the city. At the
Yeah.
same time.
Look at the spiky wheels.
I know. This is so cool looking, seeing all this stuff.
But was there internet access like?
Oh, I didn't think of that. I did not think of that.
I would ask that question before purchasing.
I didn't think of that. No internet service out here. Well, back to the city we go.
Spectrum is big here. I don't know if their services.
Is that who your service provider is?
Spectrum. We really don't have much of a choice, at least for
Oh,
us.
that's us too, kind of. We have, is it AT&T?
Yeah.
Are you on like a neighborhood thing,
We can
Joan?
be AT&T Spectrum or.
Like where you have to share, like you're on a neighborhood plan, everybody's on that. I don't understand it. It's so weird.
They did just switch us to that with our apartment complex.
Ours is wired throughout the apartment for
Yeah,
wireless.
So
It's so
they're paying
weird.
for my Spectrum TV. And
Oh,
I
okay.
get to keep the price that I was paying. because I only had internet.
Okay.
So they like got a deal with Spectrum. But they're prorating me for what I was gonna just pay on the phone.
Oh, that's cool.
And you get cable and all that stuff?
Services, yeah.
That's cool. And that's through your lease, right? Like until you're done.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the apartment complex kind of made a deal with Spectrum.
That's cool. I literally, if we moved down here, like if we did, I would literally go out here and get lost and try to find my way back. Just because it's so beautiful. Like, I mean, look at, like, this stuff is, we probably would have never taken this road if I wouldn't have gotten that Harley Davidson pin. You know, and look what we did. We came out and saw some really, that bridge was by far cool. Like that was the coolest wooden bridge I've ever seen, I think.
How do you? We're going to another one. Maybe the other one.
You know,
will be better.
I know. I'm not gonna knock on wood. That one looks pretty cool too. So, but that so far, I think that was the coolest one. But you are correct.
The one covered bridge in Cincinnati that you've seen is the coolest one.
So far. I've been to one near Lynchburg, Tennessee too, but the wood, like, it wasn't the greatest shape. It was kind of falling apart a little bit.
That's what comes with history.
Maybe history, but I don't think it was getting taken care of. This is so cool. Backcountry, in the hollows, if that's what they refer to it as. Seeing this stuff.
I would not like to have that driveway.
Going down a mountain with the rejuvenated brakes, charging the battery. No, it's a mountain. It's definitely a mountain. Gonna get lost in another mountain. This is awesome.
Dry run.
Oh, that's funny.
We were just on Galley Hill. Hill. Not mountain. Hill. There's a little creek that runs along the road too.
Yep. But there was one back there too. They call it a hill. It looks more of a mountain to me, so. Look at that beautifulness. My bad. Staying on my side of the mustard.
Sometimes.
But they say if you cross the mustard.
They give you crap. You're supposed to stay on your side of the mustard. Like I said, I've never heard that before until we moved down and we went on a Dragon's Tail, and that's all you kept hearing. Those people need to stay on their side of the mustard. And I'm like, you know, that makes perfect sense. Why didn't I come up with that? I can see the, like, as you make the turn there to turn right or whatever, how some of the corners of the guardrail there kind of are smushed in a little bit. So, like... One thing I'm so happy with right now is that the GoPro that we're currently using for Christmas, I believe last year, maybe it's for my birthday this year, I don't remember. Gwen bought me a 1 terabyte SD card for it. So you get like 32 hours worth of recording, which is so awesome. Like, and we'll never ever hit that. at least I know I won't. I'm pretty sure. But I just think that's so cool. Like United Dairy Farmers. That's cool. That's the second gas station I've seen like that.
Like a co-op, maybe.
That's what I think so too. Wolfpin Pleasant Hill. Is there a covered bridge? Because that's where we're going. Detour closed 0.8 of a mile ahead. Oh, it almost looks like Signal Mountain going up there and then going off to the kind of. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know exactly where we are other than what the GPS is saying. So we're just following the GPS. I don't know the name of the townships or anything. But I do know it's outside of Cincinnati.
I think it's in Hamilton County.
Oh, good point. Miami Township, that's where we're at. Miami Township, Ohio. Perfect. Got that figured out now. We are good to go. I thought that was a snake.
Nope. No.
You see any snakes yet since you've been down here, Joan? She's like, I don't go out of my way to see those.
They do have some here.
Like friendly snakes or venomous or?
I don't think there's anything venomous.
Really? You don't think there's no copperhead or rattlesnake?
Not around this area.
Really? Because they're all the way up in Illinois. Like the southern part of Illinois. I think Wisconsin has timber rattlers at the bottom of the state, but like I would have definitely thought with all this stuff here that they would, you know, but who knows? Trees and those white. I wonder what that white stuff is on those branches. Like if that's killing them or.
I think it's not doing very well.
So is it the next light that we're turning? Thank you for our lunch.
You're welcome.
I almost forgot. That is so annoying. I'm gonna have to figure out that.
Well, just take like half an hour or so and sit down in your car and go through all the settings.
It's not like the Venza, I tell you that. It's sadder than the Venza.
Well,
I'm just saying. The Venza had so much technology and so cool. Is he still he's still there, like a zoo person?
I don't know. I think he has Alzheimer's.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
That sucks. I think I've seen him.
Now I can see later in the shows, like his wife was traveling with him more and his daughters. I think he kept doing the show, but they were kind of filling in and assisting, keeping him on track.
Yeah.
So he isn't retired now, but maybe he still shows up there sometimes. That's still 3 or 4 hours.
To Columbus or what?
Yeah. My friend that I worked with in Madison, just like a brother that lives in Cleveland. So she's like,
How far is that from here?
it's like still like 4 or 5 hours
Wow.
from here.
Because that's towards the northern part of the state,
Yeah.
right?
That's, yeah.
I didn't realize like how far south and how kind of long Ohio is. And it's not a bad drive. You know, go and spend a weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you haven't done that yet, or?
No.
I don't know why unless they're talking about that van back there. Miami. Now entering Miami. I always wanted to go to Miami Township, Ohio. Not Miami, Florida.
Or Miami University.
Oh.
There's a Miami University.
I did not know that. That's cool. Wings and rings. Interesting. Well, I guess this lane stays, so we're gonna run with it, I guess. Crazy. That water back there you can have too, Joan. I put that back there for you, so if you want it. And I got a cooler in the back so I can swap it out if it gets hot. Oh, the cop got somebody. I'm way over. I'm in the middle lane. Oh, he looks like he's mad. I will walk around this car.
Well, because it's
I know.
on the other side.
He's going on the passenger side. Don't make me get out of this car.
You guys still do your date nights and your movie nights?
Yeah, it got switched into more of like try out different restaurants.
Oh, okay.
Which is cool. Nothing wrong with that.
Anything new in the area that you would like?
This coming week we're going to Tacoma.
It's a Chinese restaurant or something downtown on Broadway. Fa. Is it called Fa?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's on Broadway.
I didn't see that. Monzu Bakery where they used to be.
Oh yeah, that used to have really good and fancy stuff.
Yeah, they moved there at the old Hansons over on Gray.
Oh, you wouldn't think they'd get as much business there.
That's kind of out of the
I
way.
think they do more like cakes and catering.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, they do have the shop, like the.
Is that the ones that make
The
the
fancy little cakes.
and not the fancy cakes, but the
Macaroons.
yeah, the macaroons? Because I think I shopped there to get macaroons once. sometimes you have to miss a chunk to know you're missing a chunk. Enter in Hamilton County, which isn't Cincinnati in Hamilton County?
That's the county I live in.
Oh, okay.
And the covered bridge is in Hamilton County.
No, we don't know that.
I told you that.
Healthy in Hamilton. So beautiful over here. It reminds me of 65 a little bit, but like not as mountainous or hilly.
I like Chattanooga where the sound barrier has the kudzu growing all over
Which is horrible because it's killing all the trees.
it. Which is pretty.
It is pretty, somewhat. In some places. I was just thinking the same thing for a Saturday. Kind of weird. Dun 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 dun. Cincinnati. So we must have been out a ways to go to that thing.
It wasn't really that far.
No, it didn't seem like that far, but I don't know how far Eastgate was from where we were. I mean, it's like, or Blue Ash, because Blue Ash is a suburb of Cincinnati too, right?
Yeah. It's like north of the city.
And there's something in the road somewhere. Where is it at? 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 Or is it a car? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Oh, it's that car. Yeah, so did you hear? Oh, Blue Ash. We'll be closer to you than we were back that way. I didn't know that. But a while back, we were coming back from Megan's house down in Guyton, Georgia, and we were driving around Atlanta, and the GPS Waze was saying there's something in the road, and I'm like, okay, where's it at? Where's it at? And I found it, and it was in the left lane. We're all doing 75, 80 miles an hour around Atlanta. And this truck comes by this trailer and kicks that tire up in that left lane, and it smashes the front end of the car of mine.
Went underneath the car.
And I'm like, I'm not stopping like here. So we drove all the way to Calhoun, Georgia, which is probably about another 75, 80 miles up the road. Maybe not even that. To actually see the damage. And come to find out, it did significant damage. I didn't think it was that bad, but like all those sensors, the light itself was $1,600, and it was just like, oh my gosh, like I did not know that. I couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't go anywhere. I mean, it was bumper to bumper, and we're all doing that. Like, couldn't get over that lane, couldn't, and I just had to hit it. And I'm glad I hit it in a bumper instead of the windshield, because it was scary. You know, it's like, oh my gosh.
Oh. Like
Just like a
trails?
trail. Oh, okay. Oh. Have you been to the sculpture garden that they have here, north of the city? So yeah, there's a sculpture garden that's up. I don't know where exactly it's at, but I know that I had put it in, and I was like, oh, that'd be kind of cool, but I don't know if we'd have to. Have they recommended the wooden bridges?
No, that's not one of them.
So we beat them to it. I'm proud of that. That's awesome. And plus, you got to see a Harley Davidson dealership.
Yeah.
Then you
One of the uglier ones.
Probably pretty popular if I said I'm from Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, definitely. Queen City Harley Davidson, on the other hand, that was a pretty cool one. Like they had, like I said, that's the one that took me for a tour. That'll be in another video too, so I'll post that one. You'll have to stay tuned to that one. But yeah, there's some really cool stuff in Ohio. We'll be back for sure. In fact, never mind. I'm not even gonna say anything. We'll just leave it at that.
That's rare for you.
What? Get out of here.
One of the good museums. I guess my niece did much of a sign museum, so it's a lot of fluorescent.
Oh, where was that at?
Oh, like neon. That's cool.
Where was that at? Oh, okay. Oh, downtown Cincinnati.
Then they took pictures at the stadiums, the Red Stadium and the Bengals Stadium.
Oh, okay. And the Reds are baseball, or?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Why did I think like the Cincinnati Bengals? Well, they're Cincinnati Bengals. Why did I think for some reason they're like out in Denver? But now I'm thinking of the Denver Broncos, which like I got this all messed up. At least I was.
They have the Cleveland Browns here too.
And that's a football team too?
Yeah.
You guys have two football teams? Oh, I guess, yeah. Cleveland Browns, which would be in Cleveland, I suspect. Cincinnati Bengals would be down here. Huh, who knew? You guys have a basketball team?
Not NFL, not NBA.
Oh, okay. So they're like minor league things?
Bearcats, but that's the college. You see
Oh,
Bearcats.
okay. I just never hear nothing about it. You know how like you hear like the what's it called? Roll Tide, the Georgia Bulldogs. I can't remember what Mississippi is. Just the Tennessee Volunteers. Like
They do okay, but yeah, the Bearcats.
I never heard of the Bearcats.
University of Cincinnati. I guess there's a high-level soccer team here too.
Like, oh, okay.
Soccer.
I do like some of your architect that's downtown from what we could see from driving over from.
Yeah.
It was really beautiful. I don't know what that one thing was that was curved, but that was pretty cool from what we could see.
I guess the downtown there's a lot, especially this summer. They have like a fountain park, which they did have the skating there in the winter, but they have a lot of like outdoor music, and there's supposed to be a Finley market, which is kind of like an outdoor market.
Oh, like a farmer's market?
Maybe what you might see in Boston.
Oh.
Like pedestrian market. So they have food.
Oh, that's cool. And that's only during the summer then, right?
No, I think it's open now too.
Oh.
But they tend to have more
Fairfield.
happening down there.
So this is where the other, somewhere up here in Fairfield, is the other jungle gyms. However, I'm done with jungle gyms. Yeah, see, jungle gyms. And I believe that this jungle gyms up here is actually smaller than the one down in Eastgate. It was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I was very impressed with what we saw in there, but like it's a lot to take in. And the moment you see something, then all of a sudden something else jumps out, and then my brain is just going 24 miles an hour, you know. Oh my god, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Then I've worn myself out. Looking at this, look at this.
That's so sad.
I'm glad I went down to look at the cheese. That cheese was huge. Alright, I gotta get over 3 miles. Dun, 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 dun. Winton Woods. Winton.
They have free state parks here.
Oh, that is cool.
There's a couple national parks, and then there's a UNESCO World Heritage Site not far north of here.
What is it called?
It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's mountains, I think. Native American mountains.
Oh, that's cool.
Straight down.
I know, I was just thinking of all the stuff that Joan's gonna have to go visit, and next time she'll have to take us around. See, there's Cincinnati's mall. That's what I was talking about the other day when we drove by. Oh, is it? It's not that big?
It looks kind of.
Huh.
The Kenwood Mall, that's more like a big shopping mall that has like a Macy's and Dillard's and
Dillard's, oh my gosh.
Cheesecake Factory.
I like Dillard's.
Dillard's stuff is just so overpriced. It's so expensive. Like,
Freedom Barrel attached to it, so it's more of a there's stores are more filled than
Wait, what's the store where the men's store and the women's store
Belt.
have to be
Belt.
completely separate
or
stores?
Dillard's does it too. Dillard's does it too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do they
it's
do
so
that here in
funny.
Ohio?
I don't know, I didn't go into
It's like here's Belks, but it's for women.
Women and children.
And then you go further
men and
down,
decor.
and it's a whole separate store for men and
Decor. Which is so weird.
Like, can we not be in the same store together? Like, what's going on?
It was so weird. Like, I mean, like the first floor that we'd walk into, and at Hamilton Place Mall in Chattanooga, it's actually East Brainerd. You walk in and it's like, it's all purses, Coach purse, Louis Vuitton. I mean, all these name brand stuff, and like, I'm like, oh my god, this is definitely not for men, you know. And then come to find out, it's a 2-story Dillard's, all women's stuff. And then I'm like, where's the men? Oh, it's down
the hall,
it's
around the corner.
down the hall around the corner, and I'm like, she's like, yeah, it's men in decor. Like, okay, if you
And
say
it's
so.
not the only one like that.
No, Belk does the same thing too, which is really weird. I don't know. I wonder if they have a Belk here in Ohio. Like, I haven't seen one since we've left. And Dillard seems like it's only a southern thing. I haven't seen any up north that I know of. I haven't really been paying attention either, so I just
Not
know.
in our area.
No, nothing in our area. We have a J.C. Penney's that's debunked almost. You remember Montgomery Ward's? Oh my god, they're the ones with the magazine, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is so funny. And I think you could.
I thought that was Sears.
No, Sears you could buy. Oh yeah, Sears too. Sears you could actually buy a house from them, which I find it really interesting. Well, there's no more Sears around anymore. I mean, it's like far and in between. It's like Radio Shack or Toys R Us.
It's a car wash.
Where's the car wash?
The Sears is a car wash.
Oh yeah. Oh, did you notice that? When's the last time you've been back up there?
Yeah, it was built and open before I left.
Oh, up there. That isn't that so
Apparently
weird?
They're not very
Like a
good.
subscription or something that we buy, like Monthly pass or
Yeah,
we haven't been
but
through it yet.
PDQ does that too, kind of.
It's like a car wash or something. It's so weird.
Clean Freak is PDQs. But yeah, but they said they're not very good. The new one.
I haven't been there yet. I don't know. I feel like PDQ does. You do a better job washing it yourself. Like, it's just nobody cares about, like, you know, and especially on the SUVs, like the back hatch back there, like when they get done washing it or it runs it through the thing and they're like wiping the window off, I'm like, can you like get that soap out of there? Like, and then they kind of have an attitude, you know. So I'm like, all right, well, at least I know that. I imagine this happens all the time. So, but I don't know. Miles and another big boys. Look at that. That's a third one. Oh, you guys got Ollie's too. Have you been to an Ollie's yet?
No.
It's like a big lot,
No.
like big lots. That's what when I've been in there once. At least that's what it seemed like to me.
I know.
You haven't been in there.
Ollie's in Tennessee, I was.
Man, were you? When did you go to Ollie's?
Maybe I should check that out because I was looking for some stuff at Big Lots and that was really sad.
When did you go to
What they
Ollie's?
had and the prices were too high.
When we lived in Tennessee.
I don't remember taking you.
I don't believe that I need to be taken places. I believe that I am perfectly capable of taking
I just
myself
don't remember
places.
that. Like that is true.
Okay.
I just don't like. You can just randomly go to Ollie's. You're so silly. Oh yeah. Everywhere up north except Wisconsin right now. It's
Surrounding states.
yeah, which is just crazy.
People have said though it's changed down here. It's not been for the better.
Oh, I can imagine. Which is kind of sad.
Unfortunately, a lot of students come and smell weird. Skunky.
Miles Road is where we're going. Miles Road. And then if we're coming back this way, I gotta get gas. So. Because who
Or
doesn't like gas?
Whatever way we're going, you probably need to get gas.
Whatever way we go, I will have to get gas. That is just the facts.
What mileage do you get in your
So I'm still don't know yet. Yeah, like since I've had the car, I've had a pump up twice or once? Twice.
I think just under
Is it 3
500,
times?
I think.
I think it's 3 times maybe. But I honestly don't remember. So when I bought the car, it came with a free tank of gas, which is kind of unheard of. Like there's been places that I went before and they're like, well, that's what you're getting, and it's like a quarter of a tank of gas. And when I bought the tracks, like I said, hey, so am I gonna get a full tank of gas? And he's like, no, that's what you get with that vehicle. And I'm like, really? That's kind of not cool. But like I said, I came with a full tank of gas. I filled it up in Illinois again, so that would have been so I filled it up 3 times that I think of. So I filled it up before we left. Then I filled it up in Illinois again.
Or Illinois.
Or whatever she says. And then I haven't filled it up since then. So
I think it's just under 500, isn't it?
oh, yeah. So yeah, it says 500. So check this out. On the paperwork, it's like, oh, you'll get 576 miles to a full tank. And even in Avenza, they boasted that, and I still have not gotten that.
It depends on the temperature,
In fact,
too.
no, well,
Highway versus city.
Yeah.
well, city you'll
that
get
too.
better gas mileage, which is interesting. Because you're doing a lot of braking in a hybrid, and it's rejuvenated brakes. So when you hit the brakes, it charges the battery, and then you're saving on gas. But I've got nowhere near 500. I mean, if I could break 500 miles to a gallon, to a full tank, I would be stoked. I think the most I've gotten is like 450, if that, and I think it might have been once. An Avenza, I think that's an Avenza, and this one I've gotten maybe 400, but I don't even know. I'm still trying to figure it out. So, like right now, I've got 1,438 miles on this car.
Screen probably would tell you that.
Yeah, somewhere in
I
that.
have even on my Mazda on the dash it has. Will tell you like what my miles
Yeah.
right now.
So this will tell me. It's just I've got to figure it out. Like I said, it's still a work in progress. But the crazy thing is, only having this vehicle for less than well, just over a week and a day, I've already got 1,439 miles on it. Gwen's had her vehicle for what, 3 months now, and she's got maybe 1,000 on it, which is funny.
You drive a lot more.
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't think of that part neither. So the 300 miles a week is crazy. So, and that's if I'm just going to work. If I'm off work.
I go almost a month. Putting gas in my car.
Oh my
Because I
God,
only
that's
drive,
crazy.
15 miles to work. So.
And then home.
Yeah. But then, I drove to Alabama and then to Wisconsin.
Yeah.
So,
Adds up.
back and forth to
It's just up here.
Yeah, off to the right. Covered Bridge. Oh, there it is. All right, there's a second covered bridge. That's 2. That is so awesome.
And it's also 1 lane, and
And it
there's
is-
no outlet.
That is so cool. Very neat. This one, the wood looks like it's a little bit older. Whoa.
Yeah, I wouldn't stop on it.
That
Keep
is
going.
just
Keep going.
crazy.
Keep going.
Crazy. Let's turn around.
the
Get
other
some.
one felt a lot more scary.
All right, so this is a look at that wooden bridge. This is the second one of the series here just outside of Cincinnati, Ohio. Looks like the water's not running as bad or as crazy like the other one. Still got to look, so you definitely see that it was raining here before, but this one doesn't look like it's getting upkeep. I mean, look at the roof is starting to come, it looks like. Oh, and there's a car, so. But look at this. I mean, the floor in here just looks like it's not, and it's like a roller coaster when you drive on this. I see another car. And another car. It's like driving on a roller coaster. But look at this wood right here too. It looks like it has gotten damped, and they may have to come back in here and take care of this. And another car. And that is the bridge that we were just on, or that we just walked through. Built in 1850. That is so cool. And some of the stuff was, you can see some of the stuff was renovated. But it's like, it's definitely needs to be repaired again, it looks like. Yeah. So that's this wooden bridge. They have like steel plates holding some of the stuff in too, I see. So The other one's really upkept, so it's still pretty cool driving over it. All right, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and edit this video. I'll combine both wooden bridges, so you'll have to see the really nice one and this one together. And yeah, these wooden bridges outside of Cincinnati, Ohio. If you're ever in the area, come check them out. This is really neat. So I guess what I'll do is I'll see you on the next adventures here, there, and everywhere. You guys take care. We'll let this car come by. There's actually two cars, it looks like. Just to film it going across the bridge. Hello.